guess I was about to go back to an interview I gave earlier today and come up with that. But basically, back in high school, I had a teacher who was trying to kick my ass into gear to try to get me to do something other than action shots. Slowly worked my way in. But the sports does get repetitive, so the professor's like, look behind you, and that's when I saw the daughters, like a 4-year-old kid with her dad at the game, and there's a nice portrait of her with him in the background, and nice wide shots and action shots from afar, just something different, and that's what I think sports lacks.
Around the event.
Oh yeah, it's the behind-the-scenes moments, and that's what music has afforded. We talked about all that stuff, and he was so against it at this point, but signing contracts, thank you. He's like, I don't. He's like, I wish back in the day that somebody would have offered me like 10, 15 grand as a buyout, because then I wouldn't have, I would have just sold them everything. He was telling a story that Guns N' Roses in the 90s, you could shoot a roll of slide film. You would give them the roll with the how you would process it, plus, minus, whatever, however you wanted them to do it, and then ask. But no, it's just, that's when it's bad.
Right. Well, why don't we take a quick break
and
have some food here.
Okay. I'd like to take a thing, and they never read it. And it's not the artist. We know it's not the artist. Right. The artists just want to do their stuff. It's the management, and they're trying to. I saw one really bad one that the reader sent in to me, and he's like, should I sign this? I'm like, absolutely not. It was like, you will send us this, and you have no rights. Like, fuck you. Can I curse? It's like, fuck you. What? I know, I do it first every time, and then ask. But no, it's just, that's when it's bad.
Right. Well, why don't we take a quick break and have some food here.
Okay.
I'd like to take a quick moment to shout out our friends at Squarespace, who provide a really quick and easy way for photographers to throw together a beautiful portfolio website in minutes. Squarespace is especially great for entry to mid-level photographers, as they have all sorts of templates for photographers with built-in e-commerce and awesome 24/7 customer support. I've gone ahead and threw together a website using their services and was impressed with the ease and speed in which I was able to create a new online display of my work. Take a peek at robertkaplan.com/Squarespace. Oh yeah, it's cheap too, with prices starting only at $8 a month, so there's no reason not to get your free trial. Just go to squarespace.com/photobrigade and use promo code PHOTOBRIGADE for a 10% discount. Now back to lunch with Jared.
All right, so we're back. Jared's still got a few pieces of sushi in front of him, but we had to take a feed our face break.
Mm-hmm.
How was it? Did you like it?
Yeah, very good.
Good stuff?
I love sushi. I'd eat this stuff just about every day.
Any better than Philly?
There's a lot more here. It's filled up more. But my stuff in Philly's pretty good, so hopefully if they're listening.
Do you get the kind with the cream cheese inside of it?
No, I will not do a Philly roll. I don't like cream cheese.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those. I do like, bagel and cream cheese type thing. But
A bagel and schmear. Or some lox and schmear?
Lox and schmear, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So anyway, we were talking about the music industry. You ended up getting out of the sports. I got tired of it. Into the music industry, and over lunch we were kind of talking about how it's sort of a difficult industry because you're talking about the contracts.
Oh, that's what we were talking about, contracts.
Yeah, contracts. And beyond that, it's just if you're working with a band, you're not working necessarily with the artists themselves. You're having to deal with management. It's not the artists that are paying the messes. Well, sometimes they can be divas.
But they can be divas, but they give you the access to do what you want, and they don't care.
Right.
They don't care about, the 3-song rule. They don't care about that stuff.
Yeah. Anyhow, let's move into Chrono's photo. Let me tell you a quick story. I first saw it. I didn't know who you were at the point, but I knew you had your T-shirts, and I had actually ordered one probably 5 years ago or something.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was one of the original black ones. I still got it.
Does it have a TM on it or not?
I don't have to.
Go check. If it doesn't have a TM, you have an original shirt.
I can sell it for a lot of money on eBay.
Lots of money, because it was one of the early runs that I packed myself, filled out every single envelope, sealed it.
I wonder how I found it. I think it was like just a Facebook post or something. Oh my God, that's fucking hilarious because, at that point, there were so many of my friends, professionals, who refused to shoot golf. And I could not believe it. All they want to say save on their file size, though it adds extra process. And
They get it right in the camera.
Yeah.
Which is still the worst excuse in the history of excuses. I don't try to get it right in the camera.
Right.
It has nothing to do with that. But we don't need to talk about
Yeah.
unless you want to.
Well, so that's how I shoot raw.
You're going to McDonald's now.
408.
The t-shirts.
Chronos Photo first, and then slogan was I Shoot Raw came up, and then started pumping out T-shirts because I knew merch was important. Look, I run a free photography website, and I knew early on that you have to monetize some way or another,
Right.
to keep doing what you need to do. Because it's not like companies come along to send you a ton of money. Drinking beer, Steven?
Steven's drinking beer. All right.
All right, anyway, but it's not like they just throw money and you make a ton of money at it. It's a lot of work. I spent 12 to 15 hours a day for 2 straight years just creating stuff and getting it to where we were going, or where I was going.
Right.
Where was the question going? Oh, yes, monetizing. 10 days after I launched my site, June 1st, was 2010 when I launched it, I had a t-shirt, and the t-shirt sold for $11.99. Probably cost me $8 to make.
Mm-hmm.
I took the time myself to write the labels, to ship them, to take them to the post office. I did everything, and all the money that I made from that filtered right back into the business. It wasn't like I was trying to make a ton of money at it. It was just trying to sustain myself so that I can continue on and try to make a go at what I was doing. And when I initially started, it wasn't to make money. It was just I thought originally that I would create a website where I showcased my work and I teach other people, and I'd get jobs from that.
Yeah.
I'd have big name clients.
408.
The number t-shirts.
Chronos Photo first, and then slogan was I Shoot Raw came website. And I knew early on that you have to monetize some way or another,
Right.
to keep doing what you need to do. It wasn't like I was trying to make a ton of money at it. It was just trying to sustain myself so that I can continue on and try to make a go at what I was doing. And when I initially started, it wasn't to make money. It was just I thought originally that I would create a website where I showcased my work and I teach other people, and I'd get jobs from that.
Yeah.
I'd have big name clients call me because I'm not successful enough to give this stuff away. You're going to take jobs from me. And then you get to the point and you're like, those people aren't you. They don't have your eye. You have your way of doing things. There's nothing wrong with helping other people out. And it turns into the business. It does. It just happens. And if you're not, if you have to be prepared to pivot. Like Gary Vaynerchuk, you know Gary V? I don't know Gary V. All right, he's a big internet marketer guy, and we've talked or a method of doing things that there's content. There's 20 videos sitting there waiting for me right now, and Steven, who's sitting with me here, has been a great help to what I do. He can edit video, he can shoot video, he knows the audio, he can put it up on YouTube for me, so it's waiting. Do the whole description, all the tags, and all the titles, so that when I'm ready to turn the video on, I just copy that over to my website, and everything's.
Whoa. 408.
Yeah, can I get a large French fry?
Okay.
And that's it.
256 first window.
Alright.
My podcast, if they would like.
That was the next thing. I'd like you to give all your information.
Okay. If you would like to listen to a different style, I like your podcast, by the way. It's not boring. It's not I won't put out names. It's not just straight up beer talk. It's nice conversations, which are great. I have a podcast called Fronos Photo Raw Talk. You can go to fronosphoto.com/podcast, or just look up Raw Talk on iTunes, Stitcher, or anywhere else. It's audio. You also have the ability to watch it on YouTube, not live, but you have the ability to watch it. It's either an hour and a half worth, however long we're doing it, and we shoot it with 3 cameras. It's like a TV show. So you can, 4 cameras, Steven? 4 cameras.